Since the 80s, I've been attracted by vernacular, especially vernacular images first, and later, a little later, archive photographs. Because I always thought that I can connect myself with the human beings and humanity through this type of image. Especially in Brazil, I think that our history is done much more by moments of lack of information and lack of image than moments that really have been well documented and well told to people. Aurelio Gonzalez is one of the 4 photographers who worked for the Communist Party newspaper from the 50s until the military coup, which happened in 1973. He thought that the military could come inside the newspaper and destroy the newspaper, and then he decided to hide the 60,000 negatives in tins. He left to live out from Uruguay in exile for almost 10 years, and when he went back, nobody knew nothing about the collection of negatives. And only 33 years later, the negatives were rescued. I decided to use slide projectors and create a different way of looking at those photographs. It was a way of probably establishing my own relationship with those images, because Uruguayan dictatorship happened after our dictatorship. And what I wanted to do was to find things that could connect those images and this context to my own context. That's why the project was called Rio-Montevideo, which was, like I was looking for, I looked for photographs that had a strong relation with Brazil, not only in political terms, but like in different, especially football, for instance. Both countries are very fond of football, and things, like in image that I remembered from my childhood also. It's very interesting to have and to realize when you have all the 20 projectors working together, how different the image can be, because of the temperature of the lamps and because of the quality and the resolution of the lenses, and how they affect the image, exactly like how the image is affected by the memory and the background of someone who is looking at those old photographs. I decided to use the keywords and the tags with the information, how we say, the classification system from the Center of Photography in Montevideo, because this is a huge collection of photographs that need to be researched, because there are much more lack of information than information about these photographs. Since the beginning, I was working with the slide projectors, and I realized that most of them have these motors, and they are very noisy. But then I realized that I could add something extra and nostalgic in a way. Looking for lots of things in the internet, I discovered the Internationale in music box. And then I asked a friend of mine to reconstruct as a real music box. Inviting people to activate through touching the projectors, and you can establish different connections because you will turn on different slide projectors, not necessarily all of them at the same time, only if you have lots of people in the space, and you won't necessarily see all the images together because it depends on where you are and then this is like memory. Well, I hope they will establish at least a connection with their own history or their own backgrounds.